What's good, everyone? Happy New Year. It's your boy Matt here, back in Osaka, ringing in the new year, 2023. Yeah, I figure the best way to ring in the new year is to go to Osaka like 1 week, 2 weeks or so into the new year. So yeah, it's been a while since I've done one of these vlogs. And yeah, I had to do some shady stuff to make this video happen. Not really. I just had to reschedule my schedule and take half a day off today to get here on a weekday, Friday the 13th, spooky, for a little NMB48 theater show. And it's not just any theater show. This is a very special theater show. It's Yoshino Misaki's birthday stage. And actually is on her birthday, January 13th. So that's pretty cool. I managed to win the lottery and get the ticket for the show. But it seems like it was really easy. But yeah, just got here to Namba. It's about, I think almost 4:30 or a little after 4:30. So I head over to the theater, get my ticket. They also just started selling her birthday shirt today. So I'm gonna go over to the shop, see if they still have any in stock in my size. I buy that so I can be all in the festive spirit. And yeah. Okay, we're passing by Wanaka, the old takoyaki shop. Here we go. Means we're really close. All right, we got Tollies here. And then, yeah, we got the Namba Grand Kagetsu. Big comedy stage. Oof. All right. Over to our right here, we got the theater. Not a whole lot of people there right now. I think they just now opened up to allow people to go in, or to go get tickets rather. But we're gonna stop over there quick. Time of the essence, gotta see if they've got anything in the shop yet. So we're gonna go over to the shop, see if they got the shirts in stock, and then I'll go pick up my tickets. Here we are at the shop. I'm gonna go get my shirt. Alright, here we are, we're back. I'm standing outside NMB Theater, just across the street over here. It's raining, as you can tell, with everyone wearing their umbrellas and whatnot. But yeah, you see, I got the Misaki shirt. You saw my little excursion in the NMB shop. So, good stuff. So, yeah, so the shirt's kind of weird. So, I'll say the English is like kind of sus on it. So it says Me's Happies. And then, I'll always wanna smile happily together with you forever. So I think the I'll, like, you don't need the will part. I think just say I wanna smile happily together. I think that'd be fine. But yeah, anyway, I got my ticket. It's about like 5:15 right now, so still have quite some time before I need to go and go when the show starts or whatnot. But yeah, it's raining, so it kind of sucks. Can't really hang out too much in front of the theater because you see that like grating thing kind of looks like a roof. It's not really a roof, so the rain just like goes all the way through. So it's pretty useless. So most people will be like hanging out, you know, under the Don Quixote here until it's time to go in. We're actually inside Don Quixote. You're not supposed to do that, but yeah, just don't tell anyone. Just don't be an asshole. It'll be all right. But yeah. So yeah, I went into the theater, got my ticket, and then in the lobby they have a little display. That's something they always do for these birthday shows. They always have like a nice little display set up by the birthday committee. And so for Misaki, it's actually kind of cute. It's like kind of like a little like study desk or whatever. Because Misaki is like her whole Kara is like studying, going to school. So there's a lot of like stationery, like school supplies and stuff, all like set up on a desk. It looks like they hit up like the loft. I recognize some of the stuff that they got there. It looks like some of the same like pencil cases and whatnot that they got from the Picaroon Presents show. So got a little animal pencil cases. They got like the funny thing, they got like the buzzer, like the Circle X buzzer thing that Miyu gave Misaki. Thought that was pretty funny. That's a nice little touch. There's a little like there's like a little Nagi channel like display thing. So I guess showing Misaki's relationship with Nagisa. So it's still strong, or it's fabricated. Who knows? Yeah. So yeah, it's a cute little display. It's nice. But yeah, I'm gonna hang out for a bit, and then when it's time to go in, we'll go in, and then I'll report in after the show. So I'll see you guys on the other side. Alright, hey there. So yeah, just got back from the show, the theater show. Just watched Misaki's birthday stage over at NMB Theater. It was pretty fun. It was my second NMB birthday stage that I've gone to since being a fan. The first one being Harakaren's last year. So anyway, yeah. So kind of already knew how the whole deal goes down with these events. So usually it's some kind of like special, like the committee will like have a bunch of things, like have like a little like pamphlet or whatever set up with like instructions. So like on this song, turn your pen light to this color, and so on and so forth. But yeah, so yeah, the B2 show. So it's like my I don't know. I want to say like fourth, fifth, sixth time maybe seeing it. So I think it's the first time I've seen it since they added like the Swan Boat to the set list, and then also they also added there's the Lucky Girl challenge or whatever at the end of the show where they have someone like throw a ball onto his like the Velcro board, and basically the board is like a seat layout, a seating chart, and if the ball lands on your seat, you get to win this little like towel thing. I did not win, and also I guess they added, now there's 2 girls who do it this time. So yeah, that's exciting. Changes in the B2 format. But yeah, so this is the Misaki's birthday show. So when we got to your seat, though, they had this thing like on your seat or whatever, so it was already distributed on the for everyone to look at. So yeah, happy 15th birthday, Misaki, on the front side. On the back side, it says, "Yeah, you're so pretty, Misaki," which we were instructed to show this during her introduction during the stage, and yeah. So, but mine like fell, like I had it like in my like between my legs or whatever, and it fell under the seat in front of me, so I actually didn't get the chance to pick it up. But everyone else did their job. But yeah, a lot of instructions here, kind of like explaining like, hey. So I had a cool idea. I'm not sure. I was in the 4th row from the front, so I was in this pink section here. So yeah, I had my pen light pink, and then the back half is all yellow. So I think that was cool. That was a cool idea. The construction is kind of weird here. So like, you can look at it. It has like orange or whatever. And that's just saying, hey, use the layout. They have kind of instructions. So part 1, part 2, part 3. So I was a little confused here. Because you see, like, okay, the yellow is like yellow pen light? No, that's when you flash the sign. Okay, and then for the units, I had all of them set as pink, which that's dumb. Or I guess the pink was actually supposed to be the... Again, the pink is supposed to be the same layout as before. The yellow and pink front and back or whatever. But I guess it wasn't for the whole unit. It's basically because they didn't know which unit Misaki was going to be, because she appears in there, all 3 of them at different times. But yeah, she was actually in the 3rd one, was the Shikiroko or whatever the fuck it's called, the Ura Ura or whatever, the really shitty song, the shittiest of the 3 units. It's unfortunate, but that made it easy. So that one, and then the other two songs you could have it set to whoever you wanted to. So for Hartagata Virus, that was I had it set to Yunanan, and then for Runner's High, I set to Risa. Yeah, so it's going with that. But yeah, and then of course the Misaki rule for the other song. And then the only other thing they had was during the birthday party segment of the stage, they had to show the front part, and so she's like, "Oh, I got so happy." And then, as usual, I guess for the B2, the last song, Hiko Makumo, they have us change it to blue for the B2 color. So there's that. But yeah, in terms of like res and whatnot, I think I got some from Risa. Actually, I wasn't sure if she was like giving me like Watashi kanji or whatever. I think she saw, because like when she was one of the people, one of the two girls who threw the ball at the end of the show, and she's like, "Oh, I'm gonna aim for the person who can speak English pretty well." So I was sure, and then she missed completely. Like I was like, it was like 2-3 rows behind me, and then Misaki was the other one, and I think she landed like 2 rows in front of me. So yeah, whatever. Anyway, yeah, that was cute. And then it was kind of awkward parts because like I like Yunanan, and then there's also Ayapyon and Risa. So, but most of the time I was basically Misaki the whole show. Occasionally though I tried to like change it to like the other members because Misaki wasn't really. I was on the left side of the audience, so Misaki actually wasn't really on that side for most of the show. So ended up being like other members. So I think for most of it was like Zeon was on that side, Risa, Yukino. Yeah, they were all like on the left side, so it was like okay. Misaki wasn't really on that side. It's kind of sucked, but whatever. And then the most important part of the show, actually, before we get to that, let's get to the rest of the birthday stuff. So, let's see. So, the birthday like ceremony or whatever, and then there's 2 parts of this, so 3 parts, I guess. So the first part is a letter from one of the members, and the committee did their job. They did the right thing, and they got Nagisa to write the letter to Misaki, which is like probably like the the perfect thing. It's probably like Misaki's like present, like perfect present, because she really loves Nagisa and has been kind of like idolizing her for the past year. So they finally so she got that, and then she got some like good like messages from Nagisa. So Misaki was really happy about that. And then the second part is the letter from her family, and actually the really funny part of that was like I guess in the letter like they wrote in like the message from her from her birthday shirt. And Ayapyon, she was the one reading it. So they had it written in English, and so she had trouble like reading the English. It's like, I'll always wanna smile happily together with you forever. So that's actually kind of funny. So there's that, and then the last part was Misaki's speech, and kind of like recapping some stuff like I think she's kind of sent in the past, and I think she's like either like in blogs or Mowames or whatever. Kind of like last summer at the Akagumi Shirogumi concerts where the members were promoted, Seven Jin was promoted. She thought like she was like the last name to get called, and so she thought she wasn't gonna get promoted, and like had a lot of thoughts about like, oh, maybe should I quit or whatever, because she's been like busy like studying and whatnot. But I guess she's thought about quitting a lot, so good that she hasn't given up yet. So hopefully, she sticks around for she's still young. I mean, she turned 15 today, so hopefully she's around for a few more years or so. We'll see how life goes with that. But yeah, it was pretty heartfelt message. But it seems like also like they had during parts of the MCs they had like, oh, let's all say something nice about Misaki, and then like some of the members were like, oh, she's like a really good like senpai, a really good like role model, like senior member. Like she was like one of the first members to help me with dancing and stuff. So that's actually good to hear. Like the Asian members talk, praise Misaki for like how outgoing she was. yeah, so it was good to hear. And yeah, that's probably it. Let's see. And then during the Miyakuri, so the most important part of the show. Yeah, I mean, there was some okay parts. There's some pretty okay parts. Let's see. Probably highlights was Yunanan. So, because she's like, oh, long time no see. Thank you for coming to my Hanashikai. She's like, you're that guy that went to my Hanashikai. Is basically what she said. I was like, yeah, I was that guy. I couldn't say anything, but yeah, there's that. And Ayapion, she like, I couldn't quite pick up what she did. I just kind of like, she's like, oh, hey, you, kind of thing. I don't know. Like, she's seen me enough times now. So there's that. And then I got me a thank you from Misaki. I showed her like my little signboard. It just said like, hey, happy birthday, Misaki. So yeah, pretty simple. But yeah, that was the Miyakuri. So yeah, not the most exciting one, but definitely like I think. So Yunanan, she was the center of this particular performance of B2. So definitely she kind of has like the aura, kind of like gets your attention. And I felt kind of awkward, like okay, I think she of course I've gone to her and she knows like I'm a Misaki fan, but I've been kind of I don't want to say fished, but like I was considering I'm here for the weekend because I'm gonna try to go to the non-variety stage tomorrow. I did not win tickets properly, but I got at least for the afternoon show as the time is recording. I got it for the afternoon show. I got like cancel Omake, so the waiting list. My number's not very high, so who knows? And then there's also a night show. I haven't heard anything about that yet though. But then I'm also gonna be going back home on Sunday, but I might try to catch the afternoon show. It's also B2, and it's pretty much the same cast as this show, except for Nomisaki. I think who got swapped out? It's like another Asian. It might be Honoka. I don't know. Anyway, yeah, but Yuna's there. So if I go to the Sunday show and I get in, I'll probably cheer for Yunan guilt free, as well as probably like Pion and Risa or whoever. So there's that. But yeah, that's gonna do it for the Misaki birthday show concert report and vlog. Not sure if I will be doing another one for the non-variety show. It all depends if I actually win. And so if I do win, then yeah, there'll be a vlog for that. I'm probably not going to do one if I just go there for cancel Make and not get in, because that would be boring and really uneventful. But yeah, that's going to do it. So thanks everyone for watching the vlog. Feel free to leave a like or comment in the comment section. Subscribe to the channel. Share and all that good stuff. And I will see you guys again next time. Peace.